So in this round of Eletheia's fabrication, we're working on the logistics, and anytime you do a prototype project, there's always things that can be improved because we're human beings and it's impossible to foresee all the eventual obstacles or issues that you might run into when trying to assemble something this complicated. And one of them was that we have these trolleys that mount onto the bottoms of the leg trusses, and it enables us to roll them around, and it enables us to use our hinge system to do a single point lift. But when putting on these trolleys, we had two round holes, and then you put a ball bearing in there. So you have a male, which is the ball bearing, and then the female, which is the hole. And they just causes everything to line up perfectly. But the two plates were at a V shape, and we couldn't use the balls because they would interfere. When you had a round hole, it would interfere. So we had to change it to this teardrop. And the teardrop, if it's facing up, it clears the ball and then it seats. So that's a new one for me. That ball locating method works really well if you just have two plates coming in at 180 degrees from each other. But when they're coming in at an angle, the ball's going to hit. This took care of that. And then also we needed to add the outrigger to that clamping shaft collar so that the trolley would be supported in all directions, because we started having problems with them breaking. Just have that cantilever, and I know from experience that cantilevers after a while they fatigue, and I should have had that designed in from the beginning. But the shaft collar situation wasn't that simple because I have shaft collars on my Soul in the Machine instruments, and it's a terrible method for logistics. But we addressed that by coming up with this straw latch method rather than using shaft collars, and it's pretty slick. And it'll help us make Eletheia much more deployable by making the trolleys easy to put on and locate, and the shaft collar makes it easy to attach it to. So that's what we're going to be doing for the next 3 or 4 days. Hope it goes well.